So welcome to the last video of this section, and it's called home preparations. You are going to have to prepare your house a little bit before you bring home your little puppy, because puppies like to chew on stuff, because they're like children. Children like to touch all the little things around them, because what does this feel like and what does that feel like and stuff. So do puppies. They like to chew on stuff because they don't have hands. They use their mouth and their teeth to figure stuff out. So a couple of things around the house you need to clean up. Shoes are very popular and very tasty, apparently. Flip-flops, you usually get those nice little teeth marks right around the edge, and they start to lose chunks after a while, and before you know it, you have to get some new flip-flops. Purses, they get everywhere, so they bring lots of smells home, so they're very interesting. So purses are usually a favorite for the puppy as well. Obviously wires, something that lays on the ground like, wow, this is amazing. So they go after it and chew up your TV wire. That obviously is not very much fun to come home to, and oh no, TV not working anymore. So keep that in mind. Obviously they like to go behind couches if they can. They find maybe a wire from the lamp, and you don't want that to happen. So keep that in mind. Dogs like to go and find little things to chew on. Just they're new, they're curious, and they like to explore stuff. So you may want to get some baby gates as well. Baby gates to block off certain rooms. Could be stairs. If you have a railing around the stairs, you may want to just get a large piece of cardboard, or I don't know, some plywood, something. Be creative. Block it off, because you don't want your puppy to tumble down, of course. So that's very important that you are keeping that in mind. The other thing that's very important, if you have plants around the house, below this video we have included a PDF file that will kind of mark on there what kind of plants may just not be good for the puppy. Ideally, you don't want them to chew on a plant at all, but there are a few toxic plants that people have either in their backyard or in their house, and they may obviously cause some issues if they are eaten. So keep that in mind as well. There are some plants that are just very dangerous for dogs. The other thing that you want to do after you've kind of went around the house and did a little check and make sure it's all safe for the puppy. If you're not sure, by the way, you can always go on your knees if you can, and think of it this way. The first 2 feet, the first 24 inches, your puppy very likely can reach. So if there's something at that level that you don't want to be accidentally chewed up on or something, remove it now, because once you bring the puppy home, they'll be able to find it. So that's something you probably want to keep in mind as well. So the other thing then is, if you have a backyard with a fence, you might want to just double check the fence, make sure that the puppy may not be able to get through openings in the fence, because you don't want to leave the puppy out, go in, get a drink, come back out, your dog's gone. That's of course not really ideal. So check the fence. You may want to have to get some chicken wire or a couple extra boards just to quickly fix it. Puppies are not very strong, but they grow fast, and depending on your dog, maybe it's going to be a digger. We have a whole section about that as well, but just as a first kind of warning, just seal off the corners at the bottom, because obviously again the first 2 feet is what you really need to be worried about, and box it off so they can't escape. And that's pretty much it for this video, and we'll see you in the next video.